Update audio of 911 calls reveal the chaos moments after 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska was fatally stabbed on a Charlotte light rail train in Poland.
Horrific mass shooting in Tulsa left 9 dead and 27 wounded and started at the home of the suspect.
Vanderbeek died peacefully at home this morning. The Dawson's Creek star had been battling colorectal cancer.
Who declares the end from the beginning, who works all things after the counsel of his own will, whose hand none can stay, whose counsel stands and does all his pleasure, despite men's hearts and many devices. And what doest thou unto him? None can say. What if God, willing to show his wrath, even for this purpose have I raised thee, yea, for to show my power in thee, that throughout all the earth declared might be my name. Lo, the martyrs in the fires set ablaze, singing, the lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Words of faith. Darkness and evil he creates, who forms light and peace he makes, life mundane, who declares the end from the beginning, and has mercy and compassion on whom he wills, God's play, who declares things not yet done, actors on a stage, man's goings are of the Lord, how can a man then understand his own way, who overthrows the mighty and leads counselors and princes away, spoiled, in whose hand is the king's heart as the rivers of water, he turns it whithersoever he wills, and the judges to be fools he makes, who removes the speech of the trusty away, he pours contempt upon princes, and weakens the strength of the mighty, and the understanding of the aged he takes away, the heart of the chief of the people of the earth he takes away, in the dark without light he makes them to stagger like drunken men, and causes them to wander in the wilderness where there is no way. He increases the nations and destroys them. He enlarges the nations and straightens them again. In the army of heaven and among earth's inhabitants, who works all things after the counsel of his own will, whose hand none can stay, whose counsel stands and does all his pleasure, despite men's hearts many devices. And what doest thou unto him? None can say. What if God, willing to show his wrath, even for this purpose have I raised thee, yea, for to show my power in thee, that throughout all the earth declared might be my name. For God hath not appointed us to wrath, but salvation by our Lord Jesus Christ to obtain. Jacob I loved, Esau I hated, plead my case. He's not a man as I am that I should answer him, an advocate. He answers before the call, yet hears while we speak, blessed or cursed. What do you call it, fate? Sheeps and goats, contrast, elect angels, opposed to angels, reserved in chains everlasting, under darkness of the judgment of the great day. Habitation left, kept not their first estate, has not the potter power over the clay. All men have not faith, a gift of God to every man dealt a measure of faith. Satan desired to have you, to sift you as wheat, that he may. Soft pleasures harden the heart, questioning God. Who's to blame? Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord has done this? Thoughtless rage, he grows dull remiss. God in a world like this, sheathed in his holster words of faith. The end is near, pushing 30. A pauper granted sobriety, nothing to my name. Goodness of the Lord comes unseen, so they faint. Where is your faith? By birth, children of wrath, madness in their hearts, sin disdain. Better is the day of death than the day of birth. If I may, all he has in thy power. Has God forgotten grace? But put not forth your hand upon him. Is there remembrance of thee in the grave? Why hast thou made me thus? Self-pity, how despicable. But I'm in pain. A smoking flax he will not quench, a bruised reed he will not break. Murmuring tongue, self-regarding flames. God on his throne, we walk not by sight. God in his proper place. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Job says, Lord hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Over all God reigns, Christ is all. If any man find his life, he will lose it. He will find his life who loses it for my sake. To win Christ, fear not, he is our shield, and our reward exceeding great. He that does the will of God abides forever. The world and the lust thereof passes away. Lo, the martyrs and the fires set ablaze, singing, the lands are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Words of faith, for God hath not appointed us to wrath, but salvation by our Lord Jesus Christ to obtain. Praise of the Lord's mercies, and we are not consumed.